What, this? Shrunken head. Oh, no, it's not a shrunken head. I can see that it does kind of look like a shrunken head, but no. I got this from the island of Lilliput, from the Lilliputians. It's actually an enlarged head. Well, things are different there. They're very small people. Oh, hello! Must be time to do another Creepy Cheapies where we look at the best in cool and interesting and imaginative and artful Halloween masks. If you're here at the Library of Horror Hotel once again, let's get to today's monster. And today's monster, don't get ahead of me, he is yet another abominable snowman type, but one with a twist. This one happens to be the Punk Yeti. I think it might claim he's just called simply Yeti, but if you look on the tag here, it says Punk Yeti. And what else does it say? Ghoulish Productions, because that's who made the Punk Yeti. This is a 2025 release. Wonderful sculpture. I do believe you can get the same sculpture in a non-Yeti, non-abominable snowman look, more of a Bigfoot or a North American Sasquatch look in brown. But the one I'm talking about here today is the white Punk Yeti. And the beautiful sculpting. This kind of reminds me of Mario Chiodo sculptures. Do you see it? A little bit of, maybe if you know what I'm talking about, a little bit of, but yeah. And wonderful little scary blood red beady little eyes in there, and these great teeth. And no, I didn't do anything to the eyes or the teeth to enhance them myself. This is just out of the bag. And you know, folks, there aren't that many masks I see that remind me of the work of Laura. That's my wife, Laura Lady. Yeah, you've heard of her. There aren't many masks I see that remind me of Laura. Yeah, you're welcome. No, it was not meant as a compliment. I'm just stating for the record. No, it wasn't meant as an insult either. I'm just stating for the record. He reminds me of Laura Lady because she always liked the punk aesthetic, and he kind of looks to me like if you had taken this mask with no hair and gave it to Laura Lady and said, I don't know what I want on it, just do something crazy with the hair. This looks like something she might have devised because she always liked the whole punk rock aesthetic. You dig? And this is not actually crepe hair. This is fur that used to be called fun fur back in the days of Joanne Fabrics. Yes, the wild frontier of fabric days. Now that there's no more Joanne Fabrics and no more fun, we can't call it fun fur. So I guess it's just fur now, but it's that acrylic back, sort of has a net-like back. And they have folded it up here, so this is not just a super skinny strip. This is a doubled layer of the fur. And of course, you could spike that up with hair gel or whatever, or slick it back, or however you want to do it. And as far as what you would wear with it, you could go one of two ways. You could either go with a traditional white fur suit and be a Yeti, as seen in the snowy mountains, or you could go with the punk look and wear him with stuff that looks like a punk rocker would have worn, and he would be a genuine punk Yeti. You could either embrace that or distance him from it, either way, depending on the event you're wearing it to. He sheds. That's the trouble with Yetis. Yeti sheddy, you know what I'm saying? And you can see, I think, where that goes. And here's the tag. And speaking of tags, kids, there are two things I want to bring up yet before we say good night. No, don't say it yet. No. One of which is tags. These things that come with the mask. Now, some guys like to hang on to the tag. I don't mean like physically, literally. I mean, they like to keep it. They like to have it. Me, I don't really care about the tags. I don't know why. I'm not knocking it. Just saying, for whatever reason, I never really kept the tags that come with the masks. So if you came into my house and saw some masks that I owned, you would not see tags on them because I tear them off there. But some people like to have the tag because they feel like it's more of a complete thing. I don't save them for myself, but I did get into the habit of saving them. And now, after 800 years, I now have a pretty big assortment of mask tags from different companies, different years. I have ones from Trick or Treat, and ones from Ghoulish, and ones from Zagoni, and you name it. All the mask companies, I have a box of random tags. So if you ever have a mask that you don't have the tag for and you wish you did, hit me up and I might have one, and I'll give it to you for the price of a postage stamp. You know, I'll put it in an envelope. And what is a postage stamp now? Like, just to send a regular envelope, about $11. I was thinking it was about 80 cents, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure when you're going to see this. But if I'm still around at that time and you need a tag, just ask me and I'll look through the box of old mask tags, and I may have the one you need, and you can have it. All right. And speaking of Laura Lady, who, as I had divulged earlier, somehow came to mind when I saw this monster, just because I think she would like the hair, and it reminds me of, she always liked the punk rock look. But speaking of Laura, even though I don't have the male skull right here, where's the male? Oh, the male skull's off camera. Well, just pretend I've got it here. Pretend like we're going to fix it in post, done post. A common question that has been asked by viewers in recent times is about this vampire right here. And a bunch of people have asked me, what's the deal with that vampire woman that you have the little sculpture of? And a lot of people thought it was supposed to be Laura. People thought it was supposed to be Laura because she has sort of a vampire outfit that she's worn lots of times. If you know her, you may even know her as a vampire. But it's actually not Laura. It does kind of look like her hair, and there are some similarities, but it's not really supposed to be. And it's not something that an artist friend made for her or anything like that. But people have speculated, what is that? That's a Laura Lady sculpture bust, and it isn't. In fact, it says right here on the bottom, in plain English, it says made in China. Yeah. And it has a piece of felt on the bottom. This was given to me by a friend, like, oh my goodness, centuries ago. I don't even know how long I've had this thing, but I've had it nearly forever. And sadly, maybe you can see this. I don't know how this happened either, but she's losing some paint. She's got a little chips off of her wrist there, which is very sad because I don't know how to repair that without it showing. You know what I mean? It will show, but somewhere between Laura and Kate Bush, I think, the face, a little bit. And I told Laura, by the way, people keep asking me about that little, that old vampire sculpture, and they keep thinking it's you. And this was what Laura said. Tell them I said, yeah, that's what I look like. So that's what she wanted me to tell you, with that intonation and everything. But no, it's just a very cool piece, and I don't know, the company that made it is not identified. I believe it does say TR on the back, so maybe you know what the TR company is. But for all the people who were looking for this, I'm sorry I don't have any more information on it. And quick before the evil candle of Cthulhu goes out, let me say goodbye, good night, and keep your creepy candles burning in case there's a power outrage.